Good morning, first and second graders. It's a beautiful Wednesday. First graders, it's a great day to write about ladybugs, isn't it? You've been building your story, and today you get to write it on the pretty blue paper. And guess what? Instead of a writing test on Friday, let's just make this paper be really pretty, and it'll be our writing test. That would be so easy, because you're already going to do your very best on it. I'd love to see it when you're finished. Ooh, I got to check your packets yesterday. I hope you all got your messages from me. And I want to read one of those pretty blue papers that you did in your last packet about George Washington Carver. This one is from Brexton. It's called God's Plan. I like that title. George Washington Carver was born on a farm in Missouri. With God's help, he grew up to be a scientist and a plant doctor. He studied many plants and found several uses for sweet potatoes and peanuts. This was God's plan for him. George Washington Carver gave all the glory to God. That's a great story, Braxton, and it goes so well with the verses we've been learning in our Bible drill this week, because God has a plan for us, just like he did for George Washington Carver. Now, some of the other first graders included some information about a time he was kidnapped when he was a slave. Well, that wouldn't have been how he wanted to do his life. But remember, God's thoughts are not our thoughts, and his ways are not our ways, because they're bigger and better. And God used George Washington Carver to help us know about peanuts and sweet potatoes and other plants too. And farmers still use some of his ideas to help them with their farms. Let's look at our Bible drill video today. This is the video. Let's look at our Bible drill today. And let's say the books of the Old Testament together. Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy, Joshua, Judges, Ruth, 1st and 2nd Samuel, 1st and 2nd Kings, 1st and 2nd Chronicles, Ezra, Nehemiah, Esther, Job, Psalms, Proverbs, Ecclesiastes, Song of Solomon, Isaiah, Jeremiah, Lamentations, Ezekiel, Daniel, Hosea, Joel, Amos, Obadiah, Jonah, Micah, Nahum, Habakkuk, Zephaniah, Haggai, Zechariah, Malachi. Oh, and in the Bible video with Miss Howe, did you know that song? She sings the books of the New Testament song with you that we learned in our class together also. I'll bet you're really good at singing that one. But I'm too shy to sing it all by myself on this video. I need to be able to hear you guys singing it with me. So we'll do that together later. I hope you sing it along with Miss Howe though, because you guys are great singers at that song. Yesterday we looked for a verse from Jeremiah, how God said, "Call unto me, and I will answer you and show you great and mighty things which thou knowest not." What comes after Jeremiah? Lamentations. You know, the prophet Jeremiah wrote this book. Lamentations means crying about our troubles. A whole book about that? I don't know if we want to read that. Oh, God chose to put it in his word, so let's take a look. Lamentations chapter 3. We're going to read two verses together, 22 and 23. So Lamentations 3:22. Let's start there. Pause the video till you find it and we'll say it together. Lamentations 3:22, and we'll go on to verse 23 also. Ready? It is of the Lord's mercies that we are not consumed, because his compassions fail not. They are new every morning. Great is thy faithfulness. I like that verse because sometimes I mess up. And instead of lamenting and whining and crying about what a terrible mess I made of a situation, I can go to God and ask for his forgiveness and for his help. And this verse promises me that we are not consumed. God will not say, "Oh, Mrs. Pierce, done with you because you keep messing up." God does not say that. In this verse right here, he says, his compassions fail not. His mercy, they are new every morning. Every morning is a new start, a new day to choose to obey and do right. Great is thy faithfulness. God never gives up on me, even if I mess up. God never gives up on you, even if you mess up. He gives you a new chance every morning to do right, to be cheerful, to obey, to make nice choices. Sometimes we have a day where we're just kind of not feeling so good about everything, not feeling so cheerful, and we're just kind of grouchy. Those aren't very fun days, are they? It's not fun to be around somebody like that. Well, God says we've got a new chance every morning to put on our sunshine and have a great day. And God is always faithful to give us another chance as soon as we ask Him. I love that about Lamentations 3:22 and 23. Well, first graders, today's a pretty exciting day. When you get to arithmetic, Miss Howe has something big for you to learn today. Oh, I'm so excited for you. I think I'll let you wait and find out what it is when you get there. How are you doing on your health contest? Oh, I'm starting to see them get turned in. Page 74 and 75 in your health book. We're racing to see the first 4 first graders and the first 4 second graders to turn them in. I put a message on the health class wall about how to turn them in, so go look for that message there. As soon as you have finished it honestly and completely, you can send me pictures of those 2 pages to enter into the contest to see which team is going to be first with their healthy habits, first grade or second grade. I know you're working on it. And let me check my notes for anything else about Wednesday. Oh, looks like first graders just have all the excitement today, and second graders have a spelling test today. I hope you've been listening carefully with Mrs. Chappell so you're ready to do your very best on that. And one more thing to read to you before we go. This is a great summary by Blake, who wrote about the 3 little pigs. Once upon a time, there were 3 little pigs. Their mother sent them out. They went their separate ways. The first little pig made a house of straw. The second pig built a house of sticks. The third pig built a house of bricks. Ooh, that almost turned into a poem, Blake. And I know you didn't write the entire story about the wolf blowing them down and running and all that, because Miss Howe only told you to write the main parts, and you summarized that very nicely. Thank you, Blake. I like the capital letters you remembered at the beginning of your title, and I like the periods that you put to separate each sentence so we didn't mix our macaroni and cheese in with broccoli. You remember about that? Well, we have much to do. I have some more lessons to lay out and to plan, and I am happy that I got all your grading done. It was so wonderful, and you are already busy with a head start making more homework for me, aren't you? That's the way it goes, and I'm proud of it. Proud of you. Have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow.